Come one, come y'all. Come one, come y'all. This is your weekly urban horoscope experience at the bakery. So what we're going to do is, since we normally read the daily horoscopes every day, today we're going to read the weekly horoscopes. We do that every Monday. So come one, come y'all. Come one, come y'all. And so we go on horoscope.com. What they do is they look up at the stars and they write out the horoscope. Then I translate it. From what I can ascertain, I will decipher it for us all. This is the bakery because of what I have for you here are recipes for life. Take it how you want to. Take it with a grain of salt. Some of this stuff might be profound. It's for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. You know what I'm saying? So those are always things worth considering when we're here at the bakery. We do that, and then we don't exchange information. We don't have the edibles rack. Well, I guess we could call the series that we're diving into. We could call that the edibles rack, huh? Technically, that is. That's where we exchange information over by the edibles rack. Because since it got me through, I want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. You know what I'm saying? You never know where you've been, and I might be on my way over there, or somebody listening might be headed that way. And you could tell them, hey, when you get around there, don't move like this. All right, those are things, that you can, those are ways that we can help each other and exchange information, about whatever you do and what works for you and yourself and your family. Might be something that nobody else has ever done before. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never heard of that. And I might be new to them. Something that I like, well, this lady, she had all her remotes taped to a piece of cardboard. All the remotes was just taped down. She had like 5 kids, so and remotes wasn't gonna get lost if they was all taped together, right? I think that was a good idea. And then I seen the people who, when they kids want to plug something, that when they unplug what their kids is, whatever their kids is using, and how most plugs got that little hole on the tip of of one of the prongs. Sometimes a little prong got a hole in it, so you could put a lock through there. What is it called? A padlock. You could put a padlock through that little hole. What else I seen people doing? I've seen people doing all kind of things. But y'all, welcome to the bakery. I was getting ready. I was working on the other things that go good, like putting on the timestamps, getting ready to put the theme song in. But I might have to upgrade the plan that I'm using in order to put to have a little intro theme song. So I was thinking about how I started playing it off my phone, just a few seconds of it. You know what I'm saying? It would have went right about here when we got the show started. Y'all know we do celebrity, we crack fortune cookies, and we do celebrity fortune cookies. For some recognition, a toast, or some encouragement for the celebrity. You never know. We have a new one that we're working on called where we might be introducing to the lineup. That's the Bell Money Fortune Cookie. So let me know what y'all think about that, and we're gonna get into it. Now, what we gonna do with part two of our 20-part series, exclusive, brought to you by presented to you by Bamboo Plaza. Okay, so already before we read through each, is it in the book? We read through all 20 of these 20 unique ways to keep your relationship spicy. And relationships are important here at the bakery and in Bamboo Plaza because y'all know strong communities are built on solid families. I don't know if y'all know that, but the statistics show that. You know what I'm saying? And so solid relationships, strong families, we focus on that here at the bakery. And so what we do is every Monday we talk about how you gonna keep your relationship strong, interesting, spicy. And then every Friday we talk about how you gonna keep your relationship a little more little intimate, freaky things, because it can get a little risque over in the edibles rack. You gotta be grown, and we grown and sexy over here. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we doing. That's what we doing, and we exchanging information. Um So today is going to be the second part of our exclusive 20-part series presented by Bamboo Plaza on unique ways to spice up your relationship. On Mondays, we talk about unique ways to spice up your relationship because, that's the beginning of the week. Most of the time, you're going to be spending the rest of the week with your family. So that's a good way to, I want to use a different word than spice up more. Because on Fridays, we get it, it's supposed to be spicy advice for the relationship. And it ain't can't be the same word. Don't worry. I'm gonna figure it out. But for now, so we read all 20 already. The first one was create sexy secrets together. And so we covered a lot. We went on a little longer than I really wanted to, but I forgot the part, the main part, damn it. So let's do the digital fortune cookies. And then we're gonna go over there. We're gonna cover that part. It's not gonna I feel like it took too long last time. Or maybe I had too much information that I wanted to share. I don't know. But let's get into these digital fortune cookies. And then we're gonna do the weekly horoscopes. Okay. Woo-hoo! We're gonna start with Sagittarius because we're in Sagittarius season. So let's see what message the universe has for you today, Sagittarius. You got a fortune cookie earlier, a digital fortune cookie earlier today too. Sagittarius, you remember that? Now, normally tonight, each zodiac sign be getting their own fortune cookie, but I ain't even went over to the Chinese place. So, if I make it over there tomorrow, we definitely each zodiac sign can get a fortune cookie. We can make it its own whole special episode. Y'all ready for this, Sagittarius? Hoo-doo! It's all right to have butterflies in your stomach. Just get them to fly in formation. Capricorn, you believe in the goodness of mankind. Aquarius, now is the time to try something new. Pisces, the days that make us happy make us wise. I feel like those are repeat. Aries, be prepared for extra energy. Taurus, a chance meeting opens new doors to success and friendship. Gemini, you always know the right times to be assertive or to simply wait. Cancer, Q, what is H2O? A, caring, two parts hug and one part open mind. Okay, so I guess it's like question and answer. Question, what is H2O? Answer, caring, two parts hug and one part open mind. So y'all know H2O is like a scientific, what is it called? Element on the periodic table. And H2O is what is water? H2O is water. But here H2O is two hugs and one open mind. Okay, they gave a little recipe. They think they the bakery. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. This is Bamboo Plaza over here. Okay, you are not the bakery. My baby said I look like my baby saw me. She said you look like your name is Tiki. You look like your name should be Tiki. And that was so cute to me. Um, Tiki Bamboo. Ain't that cute? Who was next? Let's go to Leo because I don't know. Whenever possible, keep it simple. There's a business saying called keep it KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. I'll be thinking of that sometimes because I'll be overcomplicating things sometimes. Virgo, a metaphor could save your life. Libra, uh, it's not in English, y'all. It's in Chinese. Your learn Chinese word is delicious. Okay, cool. Your lucky numbers are 6, 11, 32, 37, 38, and 39. Scorpio. Oh, no, no, no. Libra. People in your surroundings will be more cooperative than usual. Scorpio, if y'all want y'all numbers read, let me know. Just because y'all ain't even showing up right now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is as good or as bad as it appears. Let me know, Scorpio. All right. And everybody, if y'all want y'all, because all the digital fortune cookies have lucky numbers too. Oh, is it lucky numbers? Yeah, lucky numbers. So let me know if that's what you want to do now, baby. Now, what we going to do, we're going to slide on over into these weekly horoscopes. Oh, I say 2025. Okay, so um, we're going to read the yearly horoscope for each zodiac sign. And we're gonna try to have some fun with it. We're gonna try to do like a Happy New Year thing. We're gonna blowing some whistles and maybe I can have find a light or some balloons and uh see if I'm gonna have that set up. I'm gonna have to do them all in one day. Hi you guys. My phone be getting bright sometimes. I don't know why. Um, this is your urban horoscope experience, and so what we're gonna do is read everybody's zodiac um year for the year. And we gonna bring everybody gonna get a bunch of fortune cookies that day. Everybody gonna get maybe one or two real fortune cookies. We'll see what's in the budget, and then everybody gonna get a bunch of digital fortune cookies that day. So it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. All right, let's go ahead and get into these weekly horoscopes. I was trying to, damn, what the hell? Oh no, I think I clicked the wrong one. Yeah, I clicked the monthly. Ain't nobody finna read all that. Um, Made me forget what the hell I was finna say. Well, let's get into it then. Sagittarius, hooty hoo. Kind words can lead to deeper connections this week when Mercury in your sign sextiles Venus in Aquarius on Thursday. Be a shoulder to cry on for a friend and give advice to those who ask for it. Even chatting about your own feelings can feel understood. The last full moon of 2024 will be beneficial for your relationships because the Gemini full moon is in your partnership zone on Sunday. This is a great time to have those what are we conversations that can lead to stronger relationships. It's also a good time to sign contracts and commit yourself to people. After a few rocky weeks, things are looking up when Mercury moves forward in your sign on Sunday. This is a great time to set some resolutions for 2025 to match your brand new outlook on life. Prepare for new beginnings, Sagittarius. Okay, set commit to people. This is used normally around the time when people get proposed to, when somebody get down on the knee and ask to marry. People are having those what are we conversations that can be intimidating for one or both parties. But yeah, that's what you're doing right now, Sagittarius, and it's looking good. Things are looking up. After a few rocky weeks. So it said Mercury is moving forward in your sign. I don't know what none of that mean. That's what it's gonna do on Sunday. Okay. And kind words can lead to deeper connections. Stop, take 2 seconds to think about, just it's not what you say, it's how you say it, your tone and everything. So that was your weekly horoscope for December 9th to December 15th, Sagittarius 2024. Okay. And this is we're going on to Scorpio. We're doing everybody's weekly horoscope starting December 9th to 2020, December 15th, 2024. Capricorn is next. Who do? Capricorn, don't let things get too heated in your relationships. When Venus in Aquarius opposes Mars in Leo on Thursday, intimate relationships can spiral into jealousy when someone is feeling possessive. Make sure to treat each other with care to feel treasured, not objectified. Start making your New Year resolutions when the Gemini full moon is in your productivity zone on Sunday. You can clearly see what is and isn't working, Capricorn. So use this energy to think about how you can make your life better. Start brainstorming. After a few After a stressful few weeks, you'll be spending the rest of 2024 healing from emotional wounds when Mercury moves forward in your subconscious zone on Sunday. You'll be spending time in quiet reflection and prepping for a new year and a new you. So this isn't the time to hit the party scene. Take all the time you need. Oh, okay, you're gonna need a little bit of quiet for the growth that you're gonna need to prepare for the new year. You're gonna need to grow a little bit for the new year, and you're gonna need some quiet for that. You've been out of stress for a few weeks. You've been healing from emotional wounds. So that's good. You know, we got the recipe for dealing with the onset of negative emotions. We call it DONE. It just ended up that way. I don't know how. And so I was doing a little bit. We was working on that a little bit today. I was working on that a little bit for y'all today, just getting the proper ingredients, making sure we go. Because I give y'all the ingredients. I can't tell you the sauce, but I can tell you the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have recipes for life here at the bakery. So that's what you're gonna want to do with it, because my word is bond. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you making no life decisions off this, but consider it. Consider what I'm saying. Consider my perspective. Consider my vantage point, my experiences. Okay, what I've been through, because I was a pimp before. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got to get into that. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Don't worry about that. And so don't let things get too heated in your relationship. It said don't let. That means if it do, that if that were to happen, you would be needing to take accountability for that. But don't let it happen. It specifically told you you're not you can. It's up to you. Well, it take two people to argue. It take two people to get heated. A wise man told me never argue with a fool, because people from afar can't tell who's who. You know what I'm saying? So those are things worth considering. Those are all things worth considering. Um, Capricorn, yeah. Start making you some New Year resolutions. Looking, it said you can clearly see what is and isn't working. So use that energy to think about how you can make your life better. Okay, get the brainstorming, write it down. Okay, write down what you think you could do to make your life better. Consider what is working and what isn't working. What you need, what you could stop doing, or what you could do better. How you can work smarter and not harder. All those things need to be taken into account, calculated in. Hooty hoo! Ain't nobody coming to the park tonight. It usually be a bunch of people coming over here to play basketball. I think sometimes they don't come on Mondays, but see, I had went over to the other spot where they have the light that they have there. Because y'all see the light I'm using here, it's orange light. I don't know why the phone screen is so bright all of a sudden, and just because I really don't even like my face. I didn't want to be a YouTube. I don't like my voice or nothing. But I was just YouTube's be making a lot of money, and I just have to do this. I owe it to my kids, my my boy, my bear, my Gumpy, and my Little. It's Gumption and Little. And another shout out to my boy and my bear. And I gotta make something shake for them. I have to, whatever it is, I'm gonna figure out a way. I have a boutique as well. There's a boutique in Bamboo Plaza. I'm gonna have to make sure I get some footage of that and get it over here on the YouTube. But you go to the Instagram, touch bamboo MF_fashions, matching family fashions, and we just have bows, bobbles, and beyond. And so the matching family is the hair bows, bow ties, bow dog collars. And then for women's vintage couture neckties, and all made from the same pattern so the family can match. Just something. This is potent but subtle at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sneaks up on you. So I gotta exfoliate my face. I haven't exfoliated my face in quite some time, so I'm gonna do that. I have 2 interviews on Wednesday, y'all. So that means I can exfoliate my face 3 times before the interviews. So I'm going to do that. Uh Something else I wanted to tell you. I got 3 interviews. I'm excited about that. Let's get into Aquarius. Y'all know I get a signal from the universe, and so that's how I'm able to translate these horoscopes for us. Just like boom. Sometimes we really cook. We really the fuck cook around here. Like we gets to it. Like that tastes good. My foot be up to my ankle, up to my kneecap. I put my foot in it. Sometimes I don't be knowing where it come from. But with the proper amount of time allocated to each zodiac sign, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? If I don't let my mind start wandering, because sometimes when I'm reading them, I'm reading it directly off the screen, but my mind is also thinking about other stuff in the background, and I'm not, just like fully comprehending what I'm reading, and I don't like that sometimes. But it don't hurt us to go back over it, you know, touch on the specifics and the details of it all, and make sure everything is covered. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we executing this recipe to the best of our ability. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this Aquarius's weekly horoscope. Woo-hoo! Despite the temperature dropping, your life will be heating up when Venus in your sign opposes Mars in Leo on Thursday. Passion can wait. Never mind. Passion can either heat up your relationships or burn them to the ground, depending on how much gasoline you put on it. Everything in moderation, Aquarius. However, you'll be tempted to indulge in some holiday fun and feel like a kid again when the Gemini full moon is in your pleasure zone on Sunday. This is a great time to enjoy your favorite holiday activities, go on a hot date, or make your own fun. Then spend the rest of the holiday season with your besties as Mercury moves forward in your social zone on Sunday. This is a great time to leave petty fights in the past and move forward to make stronger connections. Use this energy to mingle in social circles and do volunteer work. Okay, I'm seeing a recurring theme here of making stronger connections. It's been mentioned a few times in these first few zodiacs that we've covered so far. Um, and also for you, Aquarius. Now, even though it's getting cold outside, it's getting warm. Your life getting warm when Venus opposes Mars in Leo on Thursday. I don't know what that means, but somebody out there might. So let's share that. Let's put that out there. Now what the passion in your relationship can either heat it up or burn it to the ground. The passion in the relationship that I was in, it burnt to the ground. It burnt to the ground. And I knew that it was a lot of passion that we had for each other, that neither one of us was mature enough to properly channel, you know what I'm saying? So to properly transfer, the energy of the passion, because channeling something is like transferring the energy of it, or a way of communicating with people. Like you change channels on your TV, and your TV is communicating images and sounds to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's channeling whatever channel your TV is on. It's channeling shit to you. That's why it's called a channel. Y'all, look. I sound like Stevie Bags. Y'all go hear that nigga Stevie Bags. Boy, he is something else. When I tell y'all he is smart and slow at the same time, boy. Okay, Aquarius, yeah. So the passion, don't put too much gasoline. You beat and burnt the relationship to the ground. All right, now that could be love bombing. That can be putting too much gasoline on your relationship. Maybe if you spoiling a person too fast, and you not giving them the time to love you for you, and they not even on purpose, but they just start loving you for what you can give instead of loving you for you. You know what I'm saying? That it would they wouldn't be. You don't have to feel like everybody is doing it on purpose, but maybe you could pull back on the passion that you are displaying toward those people. You know what I'm saying? Toward those people. All right, now you can be tempted to indulge in some holiday fun and feel like a kid again. Yeah, so do that. Go do your favorite holiday activities, or go on a hot date, or make your own fun. You know what I'm saying? You come up to do some crafts, do a cute little photo shoot, like decorate a wall or a corner of your wherever you live, and do a cute little photo shoot. Um, I like that idea. Let's leave it right there. Okay, then it said you're gonna be feeling a little social. You know what I'm saying? Make capital connections. That's what you need in this business. When you run a hooch from Mississippi to New York, moonshine. You need capital connections, and so you got to leave the petty fights in the past. Okay, when it's time for you to do all this, Aquarius. But yeah, just back to the make your own fun thing. I think you should make up, because people do the thing where they put their kids and they make it look like their kid is in a cup of hot cocoa, and it got mellows and peppermints and marshmallows and peppermints and it's chocolate. I don't know how I forget how they do it. There's different ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a really cute photo shoot. But for do it for yourself. Because I remember one time I was signing up for something and I kept saying, "Oh yeah, the kids gonna like that. Oh yeah, my kids were." And the guy was like, well, yeah, well, you too, you should. And I was like, yeah, me too, me too. And I noticed that it's always a guy that says that. It's always a white guy that'll be like, most of the time when somebody say that to me, yourself too, not just the kids. So cute photo shoots, okay, Aquarius, homemade photo shoots. And maybe you can show that you made it yourself, like show step by step, post it on your social media. Just start being somebody. Just start being somebody that people look for, that people interested in what you got going on. No matter how weird or crazy or kooky it is. You only gonna be on the planet for so long. And them people, see, the thing is, what people think, they be like, what's weird to other people is because you feel like you want to go over there and be the same as everybody else. But then you got to make it seem like you better than somebody or you doing something. Oh no, I don't do that. I don't be on social media. Is That's where the weird people be. So you proud of the fact that you just like everybody else? That's an accomplishment for you. You want to be like everybody else? I guess, I want to be average sometimes, but that's because I done made so many bad decisions in my life. Don't worry about it, Pisces. Who? Other than that, see, I could accept the fact that you know maybe I'm different, but I still I done been on the. I want to see the other side of life. I have to. First of all, I'm a Taurus. Taurus is just naturally materialistic, and I haven't did nothing to make my fellow Taurite proud and contribute to that characteristic of ours. You know what I'm saying? Um, Maybe one day we can get into what different horoscope personalities and characteristics and stuff like that. Maybe sometime next year. I'm gonna write that down. Not right now though. Damn it, I forgot. Okay, Pisces. Hoo. This is an ideal time to plan for the future as Mercury in Sagittarius sextiles Venus in Aquarius on Thursday. Go out and find a mentor who can help you get ahead next year. Whether your boss takes you under their wing or you hire a tutor, Pisces, take the guidance of those who know more. The last full moon of 2024 is a cozy one when the Gemini full moon is in your home zone on Sunday. Dive into the holiday season by spending more time with your loved ones. Use this energy to chat over cocoa, decorate your space, and focus on your private life. However, you'll still be thinking about ambitions and goals when Mercury moves forward in your reputation zone on Sunday. Use this energy to do some damage control for the rest of the year as you try to get your image back. What's going on? What you need your image back? What you been doing, Pisces? Now, this is a good time to plan for the future since Mercury is in Sagittarius. in Sagittarius, and then it sextiles Venus in Aquarius on Thursday. Everybody, all this is going on Thursday for everybody. Everybody been Thursday, and a few people was somebody was Sunday. Something was going on Thursday and Sunday for somebody. One of them zodiac signs that passed up already. So I don't know what that means, but it's one of y'all out there. Somebody might that might be some helpful information for you. That Mercury is in Sagittarius. That Mercury in Sagittarius sextiles Venus in Aquarius on Thursday. All right. Now this is a good time to plan for the future. I mean, it's the end of the year. A new year is coming. It's about to be the beginning of a new year. Why how could it not be the new time to, and you don't have to wait until I gotta wait till the phone say January 1st, till the calendars start saying January 1st, the date of the time. Get yourself a good start right now. Now we also know about well, how delays can be a blessing. So don't rush anything if it's not completely, you know what I'm saying? Let it cure. Let it cure. Cause if you don't, it ain't gonna burn right. Okay. Now, Pisces, you get you a little mentor that could take you under their wing, or hire yourself a tutor. Get some guidance from somebody who knows more than you, an expert, a master in the field. You know what I'm saying? And that somebody that can help you get ahead next year. Step up the pace that you're moving at. Don't keep at this same pace. Get ahead next year. You know what I'm saying? Now, as long as you got breath in your body, you got the time and the chance to do better and do more. Okay? Use this energy. Yeah, have some cocoa with somebody. Something about your zone, your home zone, the full moon in Gemini. Um, Ambitions and goals in the zone on Sunday. Do some damage control for the rest of the year. Okay, as you try to get your image better. So while this people might, since it's saying do some damage control for the rest of the year. So whatever you did ain't that bad, right? But it won't help for you to, you hold yourself accountable by doing damage control. People will feel like you actively showing that you I don't want to say regret what you did, or you wish you would have made a better decision. You know what I'm saying? And you considering their feelings, even if you don't wish you would have made a better decision. Okay, so that's what doing damage control is going to do. And see, by you saying just do some damage control for the rest of the year, it makes me think like what you did wasn't that deep. By the time the new year comes, people are going to be focused on what they got going on, not really remembering, but they still going to feel it in their body. You know what I'm saying? And their spirit is still going to remember that there was some business, that there was unfinished business that you could have tied up, but you didn't. You know what I'm saying? And so, as far as your reputation goes, make sure you do some damage control. You know what that is, whatever it is. Just even if that's just communicating with somebody that whoop the whoop and whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you buy a gift. Maybe you display some love in some kind of way, or maybe if it's a professional relationship, maybe you can have some sort of show of send them a bottle of wine, offer them, some money, hell, or offer to change something about part of your contract, sacrifice something. Whatever that may be, you can do damage control, get your reputation, get your image back. By the time the new year comes, you can clear up this energy with this person or wherever you did this at. Things can basically get back to normal with that new year energy. You know that new year energy. Aries, who if the winter blues are already getting you down, consider seeing your friends and having some fun when Venus in Aquarius opposes Mars in Leo on Thursday. This is a great day to watch movies or work on creative projects with friends to get you out of your funk, especially since you'll have plenty to do before the year ends when the Gemini full moon is in your communication zone on Sunday. This is a great time to finish any errands before the season gets chaotic. It's also a great time to get feelings off your chest and solve lingering problems. Fortunately, things get easier when Mercury moves forward in your expansion zone on Sunday. You're ready to get moving again after weeks of delays and false starts. This is a great time to do some holiday traveling. Sign up for classes and look for adventure. Have fun, Aries. See, didn't I just use the word delay on that last horoscope zodiac sign, and it came up right here, literally. And so, with these two being next to each other, it makes sense that they stars is next to each other in the sky. So it makes sense that they might have a similar, some recurring themes um coming up here. But you're ready to get moving again after weeks of delays and false starts. Yeah, yeah. Now, see, was this? I like how they said false start because it makes it sound like you was making good decisions all along, but now it's that time. Like maybe you even started a little bit, but you had to step back and pull back because of whatever and whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? So that was smart and good on your behalf because you always have to know when to say, "I can't take that ride." You know what I'm saying? Always, always. Now, finish some errands before things start getting all crazy. It's that time of year. You got a lot to do. You got a lot to do before the year ends. You got plenty to do. There's something going on in your communication zone to where you're gonna need to get some things off your chest. That's how you're gonna solve lingering problems. See, that's that damage control. It's the same. Sound like it could be a little bit, but for you, it ain't about clearing up your reputation like I said for that last zodiac sign. It's just getting your feelings off your chest, and then that's solving problems. It's an elephant in the room. It's a certain amount of tension that exists because maybe you ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let it be known where you stand on certain topics, and then just sharing that simple fact. It might be simple. It might be a little bit more complex. I don't know the dynamic over there and what's going on in your life, but sharing that is gonna could solve lingering problems. You know that you've been dealing with over time. Now you got to visit with your friends if you've been getting stressed out and depressed and shit. Go kick it with somebody. Watch some movies or work on the creative projects with your friends. Oh, why am I keep thinking of make a cute background, a cute photo shoot? Probably because that's what I want to do. But maybe you and your friends could do some projects together, do some arts and crafts. Right now, it says sign up for some holiday traveling, some classes, and look for adventure. It's a great time to do those things. All right. So yeah, it's everything getting moving again. It's motion. It's motion in the ocean. Okay. Now, the weekly horoscope for Taurus. Hooty-hoo! Your work life balance is off when Venus in Aquarius opposes Mars in Leo on Thursday. This conflicting aspect could have you torn between your home life and professional ambitions. Trying to give your all to everyone can lead to major burnout. As the year comes to an end, consider the ways you've been investing and spending your money during the Gemini full moon on Sunday. Even with the holidays, don't drain your bank account dry before the new year. Start making your 2025 financial plan now, Taurus. After an intense few weeks, you can finally exhale now that Mercury moves forward in your transformation zone on Sunday. This will feel like a rebirth as you're able to move on from the past to your best self. Keep an open mind when it comes to change. It could be the best thing for you. It could be the best thing for you. Okay, Taurus is you this is a conflicting aspect and torn between home life and professional ambitions. Well, yeah, that's yeah. And trying to give your all to everyone can lead to major burnout. Like I got these two interviews today. I feel like I can work both jobs if they give me certain hours. Like I think the one job is going. They both gonna have to be Monday through Friday for now, but One is really overnight, I think, and one is in the daytime. But both of them is full time, and I feel like I can work both jobs. I feel like I can. Let's see. It's like close to minimum wage, $17 an hour for one, $19 an hour for the other one. The 17 sounds more interesting to me. The 19 might be more conducive to my work, to my availability or whatever. But I really want to do the other one. We'll see. I'll keep y'all tuned in. These people talking about trying to Google Meets. You ain't never heard of Zoom, nigga? Microsoft Teams. Don't nobody use Google Meets. Hell, my phone didn't even want to do it. It's in the phone. This was a part of the phone. Yeah, Taurus. So even though it is giving your all to everybody is gonna burn you out. Your work life balance is not okay when Venus is in Aquarius opposes Mars in Leo on Thursday. It is not. But uh consider ways, consider some ways. You gonna get burnt out if you try to do too much. Dang, I hate to turn down one of these jobs because I talk my way into both of them. So then it's gonna be like, girl, you did all that talking, convinced us to hire you, and you don't even want the job. I gotta take my ear out of this scarf. My ears out of the scarf. I tied it too tight. So I hope I get these jobs. I'll get my jewelry out the pawn shop. Y'all send me some money because just send it to Cash App Bowls, the letter N, Bobbles, Bobbles, Bowws, the letter N, Bobbles, Bobbles, dollar sign, Bowls and Bobbles. So Taurus, as the year comes to an end, you the hell. This is your this is your urban horoscope experience. I'm sorry. My apologies. Things like that are to be expected. But one of these days, we're gonna be. I'm telling you, because these other YouTubes who I be seeing, the other YouTubes who be making a grip of money, oh, they be coming up. They be coming up. They be going from urban horoscopes to suburban or we going to. It might be that. You never know. You never know. So let's get back. Is as you know, but we still gonna have to come and do an urban episode every once in a while, cause we don't want to end up once you make it out the gutter. What you can do is come down there and leave some clues to other people as far as how they can get out because success leaves clues. There's no need in you still being down there. Show your appreciation for what you've accomplished. All right. Show that you're grateful to the universe, to the ancestors for guiding you, as God for speaking in. Okay. God, the universe, and the ancestors. GUA. Guwa. All right. So, yeah, watch for how you spending your money. Don't be splurging. Make your 2025 financial plan, make it now. Plan it out now. Yeah, I like that idea. I really do. Um, so it's been intense for a few weeks, but you can finally relax and exhale. This Mercury is moving forward in a transformation zone. It's like you being rebirthed. You able to move on from the past and like really be your best self. So that's something awesome, worth looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? Where you could just hop and roll, and then you got what you need to be your best self. The resources, the know-how, the get around, the intelligence, the smarts, the wits about you. You know what I'm saying? The peacefulness about yourself, the healing that you need for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Welcoming, charming energy, and whatever it is that you feel like would be attractive to what you want to attract. You know what I'm saying, Taurus? So Keep an open mind when it comes to change. It could be best thing for now. You know you don't like to be changed and you're stubborn and you get stuck in your ways. But this could be the best thing for you now. All right. Ooh, doo. Did I get cold? All right, Gemini is next. Damn. I'm glad you're enjoying your urban horoscope experience. We're gonna get through this weekly horoscope. We probably not gonna do as much translating for these next few, but y'all don't worry because we start with some in your season. You know, whoever season we start, whatever season it is, we do start in your with your sign during your season. All right, we always do that, and so that's something that you won't have to worry about. Who's getting the better recipes? Who's getting the most recipes? It's all coming around the right way. Okay, you know what I'm saying? See, I accidentally drove to the other spot where the light is bright, and then I have to drive back this way, wasting gas. So I can get to the light that I wanted to be under this orange street light, cause the lights I be under them bright ass soccer field lights and shit. And that's not the weekly horoscope vibe. Now the phone is brighter for some reason right now, but it's okay. Whatever, it's whatever. But yeah, I wanted to come over here and get under the orange street light, not them bright ass parking lot lights at the other spot that I be at. Even though I like that spot better because it's more. It ain't all busy. I feel like everybody in my business right here. But Gemini, whoo, that's the way it is. When this is the herbs, not the suburbs. To take relationships of all kinds to the next level when Mercury and Sagittarius sextiles Venus in Aquarius on Thursday. Whether you're signing business contracts or falling in love, this is a great time to talk about the future with someone you want to share it with. Get ready to feel the full effects of your personal power when the full moon is in your sign on Sunday. This is the last full moon of 2024, and it's time to step into the spotlight and let your voice be heard. This is a great time to let people know the real you and what you can do. Okay, Gemini, don't forget to tie up any loose ends before the new year as Mercury goes direct in your partnership zone on Sunday. You'll be able to talk it out, Gemini. So this is a great time to clear the air in all your relationships. Okay, what did it say? Oh, show. This is a great time to let people know the real you and what you can do. Show people what you can do. I specifically remember, Gemini, that your horoscope yesterday said that any money making enterprise is a business. So whatever you're doing to make money, you might not feel like it's a business, some service that you're doing for somebody and they paying you for it. You print out some business cards to do that for the people around the city. You know what I'm saying? And that is a business or something that you don't know what doing something for somebody. You could be doing that. You could be community, based instead of home based. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, Gemini. So consider that. It says take your relationships to the next level, whether that be a business relationship, falling in love. This getting on my nerve. How I look, y'all. I look good. I still got a feather on the top of my head. I look good, and that's scarf getting on my nerve. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Gemini, whether it's love or business, talk about the future with somebody that you want to share it with. All right, talk about it and make sure y'all on the same page. Because see, it's about values. People break up over values, over what's valuable to you and what's valuable to me wasn't the same. That's how we ended up divorced. They'll say less we can be specifically finances is the whoop the whoop so much highest percentage of why people get divorced, right? But it ain't really the finances, it's the fact that y'all both value money differently. Money is not valuable, this doesn't hold the same value to both of you guys. It's not as valuable to one as it is to the other, as far as being willing to make sacrifices and plans and take action to get more of it, to get what you need to provide a certain lifestyle, or other values as far as religion or having children or how to raise the children, or um, where to live, or how much time you spend working. You're not home for weeks at a time, and different things that put it, how you communicate with the opposite sex or with other single, attractive single people in the vicinity. Those are all things that are, values, and you got to figure out, discuss those when you're talking about the future, that when you want to share the future with somebody. Tie up loose ends before the new year. Talk it out, Gemini. You'll be able to talk it out. So this is a great time to clear the air in all your relationships. So if you want to talk it out with somebody, get some stuff off your chest. The Gemini that I know better not ever fix they bald headed buck too fast mouth says ever speak to me again ever in life. You will never speak to me. Now we can have a translator. I don't give a fuck if I hear you what you say. Somebody can stand in between and tell me what you said. The Gemini that I know, don't ever fix your mouth to speak to me again. You picked a side, you stay your bald headed ass the fuck over there. But Gemini, it's a great relationship. It's a great time to clear the air in all your relationships, except for this one, bitch. Got me fucked up. Stay the fuck over there. You and ooh. Because some people was never supposed to betray you. So she can stay the fuck over there too. She picked a side. Them people don't even like her. She can stay the fuck over there too. Cancer. Hoo-doo. Use the last couple weeks of 2024 to clear the air when Mercury in Sagittarius sextiles Venus in Aquarius on Thursday. It's easy to develop deeper intimacy in a relationship now, so this is an ideal day to talk things out, get everything out in the open, especially since you will crave some alone time when the Gemini full moon is in your subconscious zone on Sunday. Use this energy to finally deal with issues that you've been avoiding as the secrets you've buried since spring come out. Mm. Learn to accept the things you cannot change, Cancer. Start piecing your life together when Mercury moves forward in your productivity zone on Sunday. With Mercury with Mercury finally moving ahead, this is a great time to get organized before the new year. Write down your resolutions and improve your life through study, travel, and work. Good luck. Okay, good luck, Cancer. Um, now, look, it said you got you craving some alone time subconsciously. You might not even know that that's how you feel, but it is. It is. And so what you gonna want to do with this energy is now what happened was you got to finally deal with the issues that you've been avoiding as this because the secrets you buried in the spring, they done came out. Okay. So you just gotta learn to accept the things you cannot change. That might be part of the reason why you wanted it to be a secret. But you can accept that you can't change things and move it on like that. There's a term. You gotta accept the things you can't change. Do the what? How do it go? Let me see if I can pull it up. Pull it up really fast. It's a saying that you see it everywhere, you see it all around. It's not what I clicked. Hold on, here we come. Here we come with it. Here we come with it. Hold on, you guys. Call me now for your free reading. All right, $40 for your free reading. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. All right, now you gotta know you gotta know the difference between the things you can change and the things you can't, and you got to accept that. All right, now what we can do is part of our done recipe, the recipe DONE, dodging the onset of negative emotions. Um, Part of that is how to deal with uh what part of that is how to talk things out, get everything out in the open. Oh, accepting what you can't change, and how to deal with that. Making sure you're not letting it replay over and over in your head. Ways that you can avoid that. Ways that you making sure that you're moving forward. And because these people say let it go, but that's so abstract. Like, what you mean let it go? What's the exact definition of that? How do I do it? How do I know when I'm done? Is it a notary public? A pastor? What make me officially? How do I officially know if I let it go? But what you will notice is what you can do is that you can develop different habits and patterns. You know what I'm saying? Don't let old negative thoughts replay over and over your head. Stay present, and that's part of some of the ingredients for recipe DONE, dodging the onset of negative emotions, which we was working on that today. We're gonna probably have it finished. We gotta have it good and finished by tomorrow, possibly. So start piecing your life together. Cancer, that's what you need to do. All right. You can improve your life through study, travel, and work. Now, this is a good time to get, or you want to write down and get organized before the new year. Okay, just like I told Taurus, budget out what you want to spend on uh for the year already. So Cancer is saying something similar to you with your productivity. Is Mercury is over there in your productivity zone. Now Mercury is not in the retrograde zone. Mercury for you, Cancer, from the way you looking from your vantage point, Cancer, no, Mercury is in your productivity zone. So that's why it's such a great time getting organized for the new year. And your all your energy, and you know what I'm saying, your spirit and everything is feeling like writing down plans and getting organized. You know, and then organized makes things flow more smoothly. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to do outside of that is going to be more smoother when you're organized. All right, Leo, hoodoo. Someone is about to match your freak today. When Venus in Aquarius opposes Mars in your sign on Thursday, you might meet someone who equals your energy and drive, just not in the way you expect. Keep an open mind, Leo, and don't be afraid to try new things. When wishes really do come true, no, wishes really do come true when the Gemini full moon is in your social zone on Sunday. The things you wish for in the spring can happen like magic now. This is a great time to share this good karma with friends. You can share karma. You'll be in the mood to have some fun as Mercury moves forward in your pleasure zone on Sunday. End 2024 with a bang as you feel the heat of your creative fires burning again. This is a great time to work on creative projects, start a love affair, and take a holiday vacation. All right, you heard that, Leo. Whatever you wish for in the spring is coming out now. It's coming out now. The other zodiac sign has secrets that they left in the spring. That's coming out. It's getting cold. The secret and got cold, and it's not blending in as well anymore. It is sticking out because it's winter time. You know what I'm saying? It was easier to cover it up when it was warmer. Don't worry about it. That's what I got. That's what I got. From the universe. That's the message that I got from the universe for you. Keep that in mind. Yeah, keep it in mind. Don't be trying to control everything and act like you got to be in charge of what the out. No, if you don't can't predict what the outcome is going to be, if you can't some kind of way influence what the outcome is going to be, so you can feel comfortable. Not necessarily that you want to have control, but this could be something that you subconsciously are doing. Um, don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna meet somebody that's equally yoked with you as it pertains to your energy and your drive and their energy and their drive. So don't be afraid to try new things. It could be a good match. And now it said you got some good karma flowing around yourself, and you can share some of that with friends. Maybe you got some kind of blessing that you could share with friends, or does the energy of karma, can it rub off on the people around you? So can bad karma that you have rub off on the people around you? I believe it could be slightly possible if those people open themselves up to accepting the spirit that, if they when they accept your behavior, they accept the spirit that encouraged that provoked that tempted that. You know what I'm saying? They accepted by them accepting your temptation. Could that be an invitation for karma to want to pay a visit to them as well? Will karma feel like you enabling their bullshit? You know what I'm saying? And encouraging them. Who knows? Who knows? But I like the way it sounded. I really do. I really do. So yeah, you in the mood to have some fun? See, that's my face breaking out because I keep thinking about Stevie Baggs, Mano, and Gervonta Tank Davis. You see what I'm saying? That's my face breaking out. But I've had like 3 bumps in the past 2 weeks. Um, yeah, pleasure zone. Mercury over there in your pleasure zone. Creative fires is burning. So work on creative projects or start a love affair or take a holiday vacation or combine all three. You meet somebody new, drive somewhere, and do some art together. I really like the way that sounds. That sounds so cute and fun. If you meet somebody new and then y'all drive somewhere that, I said be somewhere that both of y'all never been before. Y'all could just, because I mean, in California, you can do that. You can just drive up the coast and be like, oh, let's pick this spot, And we don't know how truthful or honest a person is. They could have possibly been there before, but they never been there with you. At least, you know what I'm saying. So y'all can do all three. Did I pass through it already? Take the new love, take a travel, and do something creative. All right, hoo. Virgo. I'm glad you're enjoying your urban horoscope experience. We're just about through with our weekly horoscopes, and we're going to get into our 20-part series presented by Bamboo Plaza on unique ways to keep your relationship strong, okay, and interesting. 20 ways to keep your relationship interesting, okay? We're going to go with that because spicy is going to be for Fridays. It's been for Fridays, you know what I'm saying? Thursday is going to be about families. I got a family bucket list. So I feel like we should, mm, it's at least 60 things on there. So we can like dive into those or just go over the list piece by piece or whatever every Thursday, because y'all know here in Bamboo Plaza, it is a proven statistic in fact that strong communities are built on solid family units and relationships. So we put a lot of energy and effort into that over here at the Bamboo Plaza. Virgo, did I read it? Hooty hoo! Make your spirit bright by going home for the holidays. When Mercury in Sagittarius sextiles Venus in Aquarius on Thursday, this is a great time to enlist your family's help to get your house in order before 2025. Remember, Virgo, it takes a village. Prepare to receive your flowers when the Gemini full moon is in your reputation zone on Sunday. This last full moon of 2024 will give you the recognition you've been seeking since spring. Take this opportunity to brag about yourself a little so you can network your way to even greater success. Then get ready to settle in with your family for the rest of the year as Mercury moves forward in your home zone on Sunday. This is a great time to connect with your loved ones and learn more about your roots. Be ready for some deep talks with relatives. Okay, can you handle it? Be ready for a deep talk. Be mature about it. You good. Everything gonna be all right. We got to get. I almost dozed off while the fuck I was reading. Like I caught myself damn near dozed off. Virgo, go to the going home. How you gonna make your spirit bright? You gotta go home for the holidays. I'm coming home for the holidays. I can already see Mama's Christmas tree. That's Destiny Child. And then this when Jules was first born, when this song came out. Solange's son, her sister's son, her nephew. I can hardly explain how it feels inside just to see my little nephew smile. The gifts that we bring only last a while. I'm coming home for the holidays. Okay, so look, I almost fell asleep, y'all. Got get my bearings about myself. I'm gonna do my hair, y'all. I'm gonna get the style back going. I have an interview on Wednesday, so I ain't got no choice. 2 interviews, bitch. 2 motherfucking interviews. Gotta doing the damn thing. I'm out here with no help, no support from nobody except for the government. If this wasn't America, me and my kids, we wouldn't have made it. They wouldn't have made it. They wasn't gonna make it with me. Anyway, this YouTube is gonna work out for us. I should be getting paid off this YouTube the next 4 months. I said by my birthday, I be done blew up. I be done went viral at least twice by the time my birthday comes. Watch what I'm saying. Mark my words. Um, Yeah, make your spirit bright by going home for the holidays. Brag about yourself a little bit. Now that's how you can network your way into even greater success. Make people want to have you around. Make people want to be around you, because you see, you are a result. You are the sum of the 5 closest people to you. You know what I'm saying? And so when you call in, and what I offer here, call me now for your free reading. It's $40. And so what I have for you are recipes for life. What we're gonna do is take what your objective is, your ultimate goal, mix it together with the the resources and the opportunities that you have available to you. Bond it with my word, because my word is bond. You know what I'm saying? That's how we come up with your customized recipe for life. And we got to consider 2 things when we do this. One, what do you think is holding you back? Keep it real. Don't try to don't you know what I'm saying, keep it real with me and you, but it's mostly keeping it real with yourself. That's gonna show me, can you hold yourself accountable? You know what I'm saying? Are you really ready to make these changes? If you can't hold yourself accountable, you can't do that. And also we can talk about your relationships, because that plays a major role also in whether you have support or not, whether you have the village, the proverbial village, or whether you are here on your own, or so we would want to talk about the 5 closest people to you, because if you haven't been able to reach the success that you want, we know that the 5 closest people to you is the sum of who you'll be. You know what I'm saying? You hang out with 9 millionaires, you'll be the 10th. You know what I'm saying? So have some deep talks with your relatives, okay? Don't shy away from that. It's a good time to connect with your loved ones. Mercury is in your home zone, okay? Mercury was in somebody pleasure zone. Mercury was in somebody else. The other, it's in your home zone. All right, Virgo. So what you're gonna want to do is have that deep talk. Sit down, look a motherfucker in their eyes. Try to be coherent. I know this drink be going around about this time of year, but you make sure you approach it respectfully. All right, let me. What? Collaborate, Libra. Who do you? Collaboration can lead to great things this week. So let's get everyone on the video call when Venus in Aquarius opposes Mars and Leo on Thursday. Wonderful things can happen when everyone stays flexible and open to new ideas. Keep the flow going, Libra. As the year starts to wrap up, the perfect time to have one more adventure is when the Gemini full moon is in your expansion zone on Sunday. This is a great time to broaden your horizons and use what you learned this year to make your life better. Take a leap of faith to level up your life. After weeks of miscommunication, you'll no longer be tongue tied when Mercury moves forward in your communication zone on Sunday. I like that. This is a great time to say what you need to say and write down your resolutions for 2025. What do you want to achieve? Didn't I just say that? I literally just said that. Literally. But who Libra? Something that it said stood out to me. It said, so that's a. Oh, you been tongue. Is that what it was? It's been weeks of miscommunication. No, that's not what it was. This is a great time to broaden particularly fate and the full moon in your expansion zone on Sunday. Collaboration. Okay, well, whatever. Let's work with people. Work with people. Get on that video call and see. Get they input. You know what I'm saying? And use it. All right. Adopt their input. Okay. If you people with people staying flexible and open to new ideas, wonderful, amazing things can happen. So if that's what the flow is, keep the flow going. Now the fact that it's telling you to keep the flow going, I feel like you might be the one that could fuck it up. So when it's your turn and when it gets around to you, don't try to complain or be pessimistic or be sarcastic or funny. Make sure you keep the flow going, okay? Because over here at the bakery, we try to keep it sweet, so you could do that too. And I'm about to go because let me hurry up and read this one. Y'all get the idea of what's going on over here. Ain't nobody finna keep going on and on and on. Scorpio. Your life could feel like you're on an episode of Family Feud when Venus in Aquarius opposes Mars in Leo on Thursday. The roots that you've planted might conflict with your career goals. Try to get in a new direction or you might have to uproot your life. The last full moon of 2024 will be an intimate one because the Gemini full moon is in your transformation zone on Sunday. This is an ideal time to get a tarot reading or consult an astrologer to understand what the year ahead might look like. What path are you on, Scorpio? If you've had a few unexpected bills or financial struggles lately, you'll finally receive some help as of Mercury. Some help as Mercury moves forward in your value zone on Sunday. This is a great time to look at your finances with optimism as you budget for 2025. Okay, Scorpio, budget your money. If you was having some financial bills, unexpected bills, or for financial struggles, you gonna need to budget better. The full moon is gonna be intimate because Gemini is in your transformation zone, so it's gonna be personal for you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a personal understanding between you and yourself. So I guess it's a good time to get a tarot reading. I don't know, but what is that when they flip the cards and stuff, or consult an astrology? Well, you already over here talking to me, so you gonna skip past that part. I'm the one already doing that for you. So because I get a signal. I don't know what everybody else get, but I get a signal from God, the universe, and the ancestors. Gua, Gua. Yeah, feeling like episode of Family Feud. The roots you planted conflict with your career goals, so you might need to grow in a new direction, or you might have to uproot your life if you don't start growing in that new direction, pivoting and moving around. You're gonna mess around and have to uproot your whole life. Do y'all know that plants and trees grow toward the light? They grow toward the sun. It's so interesting. You know, California has a lot of trees. It's a park in Pasadena where the trees is curving to get to the sun. Big, grown, mature trees, and the other trees are big and thick, so the sun can't reach them at the point where the sun is at its strongest. You know what I'm saying? So the trees that's behind them is growing around them to reach to the sun. So flipping interesting. Let's get into the second part of our 20-part series on unique ways to keep your relationship interesting. So we started off with create sexy secrets together. That's number one. We read the whole 20 already. I'm gonna read the whole 20 again, but I'm right now I'm trying to hurry up. This is a brief broadcast. Um, create sexy secrets together. Okay, that creates some intimacy between the two of you, you know, a level of closeness. I went over this on Tuesday because we ended up having to do the weekly horoscope on Tuesday last week. But we talked about the chemical changes that happen, and so when you create sexy secrets together, it wakes up those same chemicals, some of those same chemicals that happen in your brain when y'all first met. Okay, so what I didn't go over was the suggestions that they made on how you can do this. Um, because the internet wasn't doing what I needed it to do. So ways that they felt like you could do this is inside jokes. I wrote down sneaky freaky and break the rules. So when they say sneaky freaky, that mean when y'all in public or when y'all at a function or something, y'all can go off to the side somewhere and kiss each other and touch and rub on each other and stuff and get all hot and bothered. What they said was have a, a hot make-out session. Don't that sound gross? Like, ugh, yuck. But I'm saying, go y'all are right there under the table, touching on each other, or in the movie theater, it's dark, touching and feeling on each other a little bit. Now, don't get out of control. Don't be nasty. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of to tickle each other, a little, just a little something like that. I ain't talking about nothing. Um, and that's ways that you keep your relationship interesting, thus strong. You know what I'm saying? Um, because things with you, they charge you interest to make sure that why do they charge people interest? Damn it. And then it says break the rules together. Um, small rules. Maybe y'all could on a late night, maybe y'all could run a red light. Maybe y'all can go to the park after dark. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all can streak in your personal at home pool. Maybe y'all could just walk around the house naked, open up one of the windows. I don't know about that. I just said y'all know. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is where is this going? But create sexy secrets together. Okay, that's a way that you can keep your relationship interesting. Inside jokes between y'all two, some sneaky freaky, and a little bit of breaking the rules. Just a small minor. Okay, so that was just we have to go back and cover number one real quick because we didn't get those last few suggestions out that they said and that they say on there. I didn't make that up. Now when I got to trying to break it down and describe it, that was me. But I didn't make that part up. It wasn't my suggestion in the first place. So that's why we started going down some other kind of road and I tried to elaborate on. Never mind, because what we finna do is go. Because this taking too longer than I wanted it to take. So part two of our exclusive 20-part series, 20 unique ways to keep your relationship interesting, presented by Bamboo Plaza. Number two is okay. Number one was create sexy secrets. Number two is admire others together. Expressing attraction and admiration for other men and women is normal and healthy. Many couples find that opening up about their natural feelings not only enlivens their interaction to one another, their attraction to one another, but it also deepens their connection. Okay, so what I felt like that is see, I feel like what it's doing, I just feel like it may be a few other things, but I feel like big things within that is intimacy, trust, and support. So I wanted to say that the intimacy of this admires others together, you admire others together, that's keeping your relationship strong. In a way, I know it sounds counterproductive, right? Like that sounds like the opposite of what we want to do, be looking at other people when we trying to keep the relationship interesting and strong. But hear me out. Hear me out. Like I said, these messages are for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. If you feel like you and your partner can handle this and it won't turn into an argument, give it a try. Because since it got me by, maybe you can give it a try. And if it gets you through, and since it got me through, I want to share with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. All right. Now, the intimacy of this is only you to know that you're doing this, right? Because it's kind of not acceptable in our society. But ain't like it's kind of considered extreme, like you a voyeur or you a what is the word? What is the word? A swinger, right? People might feel like what are y'all talking? But it's between y'all, only y'all know. That's the intimacy of it, right? So some people might not understand it or accept it, but that makes y'all closer. You know what I'm saying? So another thing that might this isn't exactly the route that you want to go to bringing out people's uh insecurities and confidence, but low self-esteem or anything like that, or low confidence. But maybe you could, if you see that, that might encourage you to apply yourself to what your partner is finding attractive. You know what I'm saying? They try. Maybe you could try to look like that, or smell like that, or do something. If your partner finds it interesting that this person has outside interests and hobbies, maybe you can pick up some outside interests and hobbies. Or maybe you can find ways that resonate with you to express a certain thing that your partner mentioned. Not that you changing or copying or trying to be somebody, but is what resonates with you and enhancing that for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the intimacy of it. Now the trust part is you can express your desire to your partner for forbidden fruit. You got to be able to. That's a level of vulnerability, and it's almost like y'all are breaking the rules together. Because a lot of people wouldn't want to do that in their relationship. Yada da. You know what I'm saying? Telling somebody, oh, you expressing your desire for forbidden fruit. But sometimes, people go to the strip club, they get turned on at the strip club, they go home and make love to each other. You don't want to think that your partner is thinking about somebody else while they making love to you. But at least they brought their ass home and did that, and they didn't do it to another person. Let's consider that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like, y'all have that trust. Y'all broke the rules together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are vulnerable, and you know, for as far as it being forbidden fruit. And then just the honesty of it, just feeling like you wouldn't do something sneaky. You don't have intentions, at least in this moment, in this phase of our relationship, of doing anything sneaky. Your priority is making sure that our relationship stays strong. And then even if you got to tell me, and we lovers and friends, and you able to tell me whoop the whoop and whoop the whoop, which is might be forbidden fruit, but you can be vulnerable with me. That's making our relationship stronger, in the trust. Okay, the trust aspect. And then I pull support from that. Some might think it's bad, but even when you don't agree, you show up. So even if it looked like something that the general public shouldn't support, to the general public, oh, I wouldn't deal with that. I put them on punishment, or I leave for a few weeks, or I'd break up, or I would do the same thing they did to me, or what I'm saying, tell them the same thing, make sure I say some funny stuff to make them feel away. You know, it can go tit for tat in a relationship like that sometimes. I don't think there's nothing too wrong with that. Not cheating back and forth, but maybe if you say something and you didn't consider my feelings, I'm gonna play you like that. I'm gonna say that shit to you so you can see how it feel. You know what I'm saying? So they if on the outside looking in, everybody might not get it, but even when they don't agree with you, they support what you say. They still support you. They still show up for you the same way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I understand that you find other people attractive. I need you to choose me, but of course you find others attractive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are needing for you to choose them. They have feelings for you. So for at least, if you don't choose them for at least a week, they gonna feel a sort of emptiness. So they do need you. But it's a given that you find others attractive, right? I'm not the only, you find other people attractive. You never know. And so I must show up for you the same way and support you the same way. You know what I'm saying? If you bold enough to come to me and have this conversation, that's the way it needs to be. And that's what keep your relationship strong, right? And keep them opening up, being honest with you instead of being honest with somebody else, the person that they got a crush on, or somebody else. Then they might travel and you could end up embarrassed. And they could have just told you, and you can be their friend and accept that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to talk about um one of the things that I read, am I the asshole, for the girl was in a long distance relationship and they was finally gonna be living together, and she over there planning out how she gonna make new friends, and the man be raising her son while she go to work in another country. Girl, hello. And she talking about all the comments saying he don't want you to have friends. You need to not be with him. You can't be with somebody that don't want you to have friends. That's not the point. He done made all these sacrifices to be in a long distance relationship, raising this girl's son. They haven't spent time together. The moment they finna get ready to move in with each other, she's like, "Oh, I don't have a lot of friends in that country." So she joined some group on how to meet people. Why you planning on hanging out with the people when you've been in a relationship with this man and he been making these sacrifices for you? He don't give a damn about you having friends. She talking about she couldn't stay in the country because she needed a green card. You couldn't you have got married and got the card that you needed? So he already let you know he accepted and loved you for being independent and wanted not wanting to use him to get your green card. So y'all had a long distance relationship. Okay, he be raising your son while you going over there to the other country. Okay. The first thing you gonna do is plan out how can you make new friends in a new country and meet and hang out and hook up with other people. You didn't make no plans on what y'all was gonna do together. You making plans on how you gonna meet new people and hang out. And all the comments are, you need to leave him. He don't want you to have no friends. No, y'all is very dense. Y'all missing the point. Anyway, what is the psychology behind admiration? Y'all know I want to get into like that. And we talked about dreams. I got us a dream book from the library. I had Googled some stuff, but see, I like my books written before 1980. I prefer my books written before 1980. But I got us a book from the early 2000s about dreams. It's cute. What is the psychology behind admiration? It's totally normal to have a crush or admire someone who is already in a relationship. Feelings are natural and not something you can always control. However, it's important to respect their relationship and boundaries. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up on that note. This thing blinking and stuff. So until again we meet, keep it sweet. I'm glad that we could do this. Time is running low, the battery running low. I got a few fortune cookies for us, but we can do that. We gonna do that. We did some digital fortune cookies today, so go rewind it back. Take that with you till I come back in the morning, okay? And we're gonna do the daily horoscopes for Tuesday. What's tomorrow's date? Because on the 14th, every 14th of the month, we're gonna do love horoscopes instead of daily horoscopes for each zodiac sign. So call me now for your free reading. It's $40. And what we do with the free reading is we take your what your ultimate goal objective is, combine that with the resources and opportunities that you have available, mix that up with my word and my bond, and then what we gonna do is that we got to figure out how to cook it by considering who is the five closest people to you, who your village is, and what kind of support you have or lack thereof, the kind of support you might not have. And also what was the other thing, the five closest people to you, and what you think is holding you back. All right, we're gonna figure out ways to combat that. Whatever the solution is for that, we're gonna throw that in your recipe. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Your to-be list is just as important as your to-do list every day. What do you want to be today? Be intentional about it. Not just, I hope I know. Be intentional about it. Set yourself a schedule. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. When I plan on doing tomorrow, I don't care. I want to stick to the schedule so I can get mostly. I can get everything done that I want to get done tomorrow if I stick to the schedule. I be having time, but I be sitting. Sometimes I be sitting down, looking around and shit, not doing nothing for no reason. Don't worry about that. We listen and we don't judge. Okay, that's the new thing on the internet right now. So I'm glad you enjoyed your urban horoscope experience here in Bamboo Plaza at the bakery. All right. Until again we meet. Keep it sweet.